All right, I'm on hole number 14 of the Monster Marsh tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division, hole number 14. My notes say go for Albie, so it must be a par 5. Go for Albie. It's hole number 6. All right, I'm going up here with an extra mile and a Titan. Max topspin, max overpower. Hornet, 1.5 per ring, and I haven't hit the Albie on this all week. I haven't hit an Albie or a hole-in-one, and I got a hole-in-one earlier, so I don't necessarily want to wait till the weekend round to get an Albie, but if that's what it wants me to do, but I'm definitely going to go for Albie on this. So let's make sure we got the hole in mind. So I just need those two cards, those two rares, a Hornet and an extra mile. With those two clubs, we can get this done. It's like the big bully with the little geeky guy next to him, and the little geeky guy is the actual leader of the pack. The bully just gets him there. I need to go out and force myself to play in shots with my backbone, because I think the numbers on my backbone that I use, because it's one of those clubs that's an in-between. And some clubs, like I treat my Hornet, even though it's an in-between, I treat it like it's a little bit less accurate, and it likes to prove me wrong than to move it up to the next scale. So when you have those ones that are on like 77 or 67 or 87 or 88, are they really a 90 accurate, or are they really more towards the, that doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but it doesn't seem like a 0.1 would make that big of a difference. But look at your Saturn, it's at 1.9 for a long time, so you tend to think 2 because it's very easy to remember 2. And on a shot, when you're actually trying to put it in a cup, that 0.2 makes a big difference. We want to go out, we want to try and make it so that we can hit it great. You can see where I'm right there right now. So the wind's going to push me forward 3. So that's the spot. I'm going to put a little bit of curl on it. And I hit it like 1 ring great to the left. And the wind was going to push me forward 3 miles an hour towards the right. So I have a good chance that I would clear the fairway over there so I could roll forward. Hopefully that made sense. You can go back and rewind it and look at that. So it was all about trying to use that 3 wind that was going forward but a little to the right to push me over to the right. And with a max overpower to help clear more of the fairway on the left-hand side. I have plenty of room if I can clear that fairway. My opponent's coming in with a long iron. I got a Goliath. I'm not a fan or not a fan. I'm not a fan or a fan. I never used a Goliath, so I don't know that much about it, but I know there's a ton of people that use it, so there must be a lot of people that really like it. It must be a great club, like a utility club. Okay, I know where I'm at in my club. I'm at 1.5. Maybe just a little down from that. 4-3-1-5. It's 4-5. And that puts me down even a little bit more. So if I go to the left, I compensated twice to go to the left. Hit it perfect. I got a good shot of this going in the cup. Come on. And I was a little to the right. And I did 2 things there to compensate to the left. So I'm going to have to go back and look at that and see if that was a wind adjustment, because I think that right there might be a prime example of a wind adjustment. So it wasn't much on the wind pull. It was 4.2 and I did 4.5. So that's 3 rings. I did a full 3 rings. So I compensated a little to the left. And then I moved it back so that it was terminating right at the cup. I moved it a little bit more to the left, even after it looked like it was straight towards the middle. and I still ended up to the right. So I need to make a swing at it. So I need to go back and watch that, and you can figure out from what you can go do the math on that right there, because I looked at it from the right angle, so you can pause it and write the numbers down and then see what I actually moved, and see like, hey, if you would have did this, you would have made it, and this is how you failed that math problem. Because more than likely that's what I'll go do. So then I'll know, like when I go into the weekend round sometimes, and you guys are like, all right, in the weekend round, he's got backspin, topspin, and he knows like the numbers on there because I went back and watched the videos and I wrote that shit down. All right. Sometimes I just wing it all the way through, and I may or may not. I can't remember. Like some tournaments, it seems like I have a ton of notes, and I'm trying to follow my notes, and I'm trying to follow my notes so closely that I'm not being intuitive about the shot, and I miss a lot of them like really close. And sometimes I just go out and just play, and I play better than I do when I have a setup shot. So it just depends. That was hole number 14 of the Monster Marsh tournament. Thanks for watching.